works for Svi Mikhailuk, who had just turned the ball over before that timeout. So my guess is he doesn't have anything. Just take his time, bring it out, run the half-court game.
Taylor Hendricks checks in. Isaiah Collier, nice bounce pass up and in. Cut about wayside. T. and Nurkic has started this game with 5 in the quarter.
Yeah, to see how he pushed Jackson Hayes under the rim in that restricted area. So Hayes had no chance to contest the shot.
Here's Lucas, swings it to the corner, lobs it up top, balls off the rack, and a foul. That's Jackson Hayes down on the floor. And without, obviously,
him to cover for you. No, it starts with the guy on the ball. You've got to D up as good as you can. But if your guy gets by you, you've got to rotate and communicate.
Hayes, who played at Texas with the free throw, 1916. Collier, second year, USC. Take a confident shot. Isaiah, little by little, trying to regain that confidence. He had 10 points, 8 assists, and a couple of steals in overtime against Dallas. Hits that early three. Luka tries to answer, short, rebound.
You know, Boulder, when that ball moves and comes to you like it did Isaiah in a rhythm, man, your focus is so dead on to make that shot after so many good passes.
LeBron chases after Keontae out front. Nurk tried to slip a pass inside, stolen by Doncic. Luka off the glass, tapped up once, twice. And over the back goes Jackson Hayes, able to get that shot down over Nurk.
Yeah, he's got hops, Jackson Hayes does, and Nurk kind of stands there, didn't get up.
Saved in the corner. Svi picks it up, triple, splash. I tell you, that ball looked like it was jumping out of bounds. He stayed cool and calm and rainbowed in a three.
Well, that was a beautiful corral, keeping that ball from going out of bounds. And right in rhythm, rose up in that left corner.
Svi shooting 37% from behind the arc this season. You got Luka collision out front and Keontae.
Jackson Hayes on the bench, no real rim protector in the game right now.
Jazz shooting 69%, sliding inside. How about that? The dime from Collier to Keontae. And T, you talk about confidence. He knew where he was going, and the finish was superb.
Absolutely. That's that downhill I was talking about.
Luka's shot rolls in. That's a tough 2-7 for Doncic.
Yeah, and the best you can do. Nice job right there by Isaiah, getting fouled, going to the other side of the rim, keeping the tone for everything pretty much. Guys who are sitting on the bench wanting to come in, they have to keep up with that kind of pace and kind of rhythm on both ends of the court. So Jazz have done a great job of starting games off really well.
Luka trying to back down Keontae. Got some help defense, but at Phoenix. Make one, miss one. Keontae in a crowd, able to jump and take down the rebound. Jazz have played well offensively. They have scored on 13 of their first 15 possessions as Collier goes back to work against Vanderbilt, who had a quick stop with the Jazz, played 52 games here in SLC.
You got a couple of cups of coffee.
Maybe 3.
To try to take advantage of his length. He's not going to be your guy who scores a lot of points. But Luka, again, crafty down the paint, draws the foul.
Let's go coast to coast, presented by Delta combined.
Every team needs that dynamic duo, and most teams have it, but Lowry and Keontae have just found something special this year. They're taking especially Keontae, he's taking a huge jump offensively.
Ball comes loose. Doncic wraps it around his back. Got a break to lob up top. Laravia punishes the rim.
That's the second time Keontae has kind of turned his head on a potential back door that his teammate thought he was going to go. Nurkic had one, turned it over, and you see a second one there. Wow.
How about that shot? Sends a ball, launched it. The hang time was impressive.
Oh my goodness.
And Bryce knocks down his first shot of the night. He's coming off 4 points with a block shot and 3 assists against Dallas. K-Love, 18-year vet, down to UCLA. The rebound. Here's Taylor Hendricks, working his way back from injury. Bryce inside. Taylor fouled, and 2 shots for Hendricks. Throws. Taylor knocks
reps. If you're not getting the minutes you want at this level, you go down and make that lateral move, if you will. Get those minutes in.
They move the ball back down to Doncic. Collier tries to close him out. Luka steps to his left, doesn't make body contact, and finally he will get a whistle. Crowd doesn't like the call. How do you become a 35-point-a-night score team? Free throws.
Yep, get to the stripe.
Luka has hit 6 of 7 in 9 minutes on the floor. Here's Keontae. Sends a ball. Little jab step. Steps back behind the three-point line. Guarded by Vanderbilt.
Gotta hurry.
Shot clock hits 4. Up against Laravia. Drops it inside. Collier. Bounce it. Put it up. Put it in.
Wow. Just in time, too, Bowler.
High-level patience by the Jazz. Look for the open man, and Collier scores a 6-point off the bench.
Sometimes that's hard to do. That ball's moving around. And you get the smallest guy on the court to put it down just at the last second as Luka with a nice dish there to Vanderbilt.
Jared Vanderbilt, now 8 years in the league, out of Kentucky. Collier breaks free, throws it inside. Oh, put it down! Hendricks. Attitude. And 64% from 3. And that is a strong three-point play.
Yeah, it is. And every bucket he scores, every positive play he has, you got to be proud of how he's just worked to get back in there.
Luka slides inside. Filipowski timed it perfectly. Knocked that ball out of his hands, brings it into front court. Big man's got good handles, finds Collier as we come up on a minute 30 to play. Cross-court pass, catch and shoot. Love, you betcha. K-Love deep.
Well, I'm loving what the Jazz are doing on both ends. Great block by Kyle Filipowski on Luka, which leads to a nice rise and shoot 3 by K-Love.
Utah's hit 6 of their first 9, 67% from behind the arc. Utah's put together a 12-5 run. Doncic short on the rebound, tap back out. Luka slips inside the paint, pulls the string, and he'll shoot 2.
Right here. Flip with a nice help.
High scoring first quarter. They combined for 71. And Luka
almost by himself. But the way the Jazz are shooting and playing defense right now, he's going to have to rely on some other potential scorers. No one else right now in double figures on his team.
And Tia goes back to what you said about Austin Reeves. I mean, here's a top 10 scorer, but out with a calf.
No, exactly. And the Jazz, I mean, you look, they've got those points. The Jazz are proving that other guys are getting involved.
Out of bounds. Last touch by Vanderbilt. So the Jazz will get it back. 14 on the shot clock. Here's Markkanen, who's out tonight. Right groin injury management. That's the official word. He's good for about 28 points a game. And he and Keontae today, the Jazz are working to make them all-stars. K-Love comes up short. LA's first defensive rebound off a missed shot. Their prior 3 were off missed free throws by the Jazz.
You notice kind of what we saw in Dallas when Luka was there. Their offense, they don't have a fast break. Their offense slows down. Right? He needs the ball in his hands. He's kind of a heavy dribbler. The Jazz like the pace of the game.
Ball picked up by Love. Short shot clock. He'll take a 3 deep. Had a great look. Vanderbilt in a crowd. Takes that rebound down. Luka on a pass to LeBron. They double him. And now a late whistle with 3.2 on the first quarter. Make one, miss one. Laravia jumps out front. There's a bounce pass inside out. They kick it to the corner. At the horn, up and out. Good look by Nick Smith.